It's the first Friday of the month, and you know what that means. It's Foodie Friday. We've got our friend Katrina Golden with Little Mama Sweets and Treats joining us in the kitchen to mix up another delicious treat that is easy for anyone to make. Yeah.
Okay. She says that and looks at me.
Well, I take that back. Let's conduct this interview first. And then how are you doing?
I'm good.
Yes.
I'm good. I'm
It's
good.
nice to have you.
It's fairly easy. I
Okay.
mean, it's a strawberry cake recipe, which means that you're going to use obviously strawberries. We use a lot. I don't use a lot of fresh strawberries all the time because strawberries aren't always in season. So, I mean, yeah, you can get them in a grocery store, but you know, just like grapes, they're not always sweet. They're not always. Now is the best time, however, to get the best fresh strawberries.
Okay.
Between now and April.
So now's the time.
So
Okay.
now, actually,
Make
because
this
the
dish.
strawberries are coming in season, you'll
Sure.
see, you know, the stores flooded with them. But anyway, let's get into this recipe. It's strawberry cake with strawberry crunch. So it's
You had me
like,
at strawberry cake and strawberry crunch.
Yeah, just strawberries.
so it's a basic white cake recipe. We're going to add strawberries to it and then bake it at 325, especially the cupcakes. Bake it at 325 for about 15 minutes. And then, you know, voila, we have strawberries. So you're going to use 3 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 2 eggs, a stick of butter, the
Whole
real
stick of
butter.
butter.
Yes, a whole stick of butter.
You did that for me.
Yes, I did. A cup and a half of milk, some vanilla, a box of strawberry Jello, which is kind of the magic ingredient, if you will.
Okay.
Box of strawberry Jello. I use freeze-dried strawberries. I crunch them up in there and put them in there too.
Okay.
You know, and of course put some strawberries in there, and then you're gonna fill your cups. I've already got some
So
batter
all of
made.
this is already
It's already in here. Mhm.
See, now I would have just picked up that bowl and a spoon. Tell me that you out there would not have done the same thing.
You know, I was looking back on some of the previous shows that I've done with you all,
Boy, I'm sure that was fun.
and I noticed that while I had my back turned one time,
Oh, now, come on. You really going to call me out like
happened?
that?
while I had my back turned one time, Cliff decided he wanted to lick the mixing beaters. I thought it was so
That's what Gen Xers
funny.
do.
It was.
Am I wrong?
I thought it was the funniest thing to me. I said, I never saw that.
I remember.
But anyway, this is going to go in the oven. I'm going to put it in the oven here. This is going to bake for about 15 minutes, okay? 15 to 18, depending on your oven. So while that's baking, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to let you guys put the sprinkles, or not the sprinkles, the crunch, on your cupcakes. Okay?
This is when I need a bib
The
or an apron.
crunch.
Yes, strawberry crunch. And the strawberry crunch is very easy to make. It's golden Oreos, Jello, and butter.
Oh, well then, that is easy.
Again, a bowl with a spoon. That's all I need. Okay.
So while they're doing it, and they're just gonna, this all you do is just get the spoon and sprinkle it on there.
Oh yeah.
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
I like it. Okay, so easy enough then. It doesn't
Yeah.
really seem too bad.
No.
So we need to try it, right?
Yes, of course, you have
Hey,
to.
hopefully Katrina's not going to watch this.
I'm sure that's good by itself.
A little bit of milk, and you got a good cereal right there.
Of course, and it is good. I could eat the crunch by itself. Just.
Did I not just?
Did you not just do that? And of course, it makes Dana happy. She's dancing over here.
Anytime I do this, that means I approve, and it's a 10 out of 10. Okay.
Kind of like the Keith Lee effect, right?
I will say, we were talking about using the fresh strawberries. Absolutely can taste fresh strawberries,
Yeah.
which I love the
Oh, yeah.
most about this. And this crunch is good. I could just throw some milk and eat it like cereal.
Again. Prove me wrong.
I'm gonna start something bad for kids at home. Parents are gonna be
Right.
so
The
upset.
crunch, and this crunch, like I said, is so easy to make. All you're gonna do is, put it in your blender or your food processor, if you have one, or if you want to take out some frustration, put it in a Ziploc bag and a rolling pin, and just beat it into submission. And
Does your emotional support husband endorse that?
You do?
He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I-
So
I
you
let
just
her
do
what
that,
she sees.
and you mix the melt some butter, about half a stick of butter, melt it in there, put the Jello in there, stick it in the oven if you want it to look like this for about 5 minutes, literally, and it's.
We need to get a close up though. Did we get a close up?
I'm gonna put this. I'm
We
gonna
need a
put the
glass
crunch on
of
top
milk
of
is
those.
what we need.
These are so good. Yes, show that. Yes, yes.
No,
Lovely goodness.
And I'm gonna grab this so I can put the
Okay, yeah,
crunch
sure.
on top of.
And you know what would be great? As I just sat this down next to our morning mix mug, some milk in here.
Yes. Now this with milk.
Only in the morning mix month, though.
Now, once again, overall, how long is it going to take to make this thing? I know you
About
said
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes in all.
About 20 minutes. And that includes the buttercream frosting. Buttercream frosting is super easy as well. You're just going to put butter. You're going to, put it in your mixer until it's a pale color, powdered sugar, and strawberries.
Buttercream frosting is the best.
Okay.
And then you put this,
I love butter.
And then you put this on top, and it makes for a very sweet treat.
Well, easy
That is
enough.
delicious.
I will go and say that it is pretty easy. Okay, well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You are very, very welcome.
I'm ready to go to break right now.
You want a glass of milk with this, and we just put it in a bowl?
That's what exactly, yeah.
Eat it like cereal.
Right.
Created a new cereal.
Right.
In addition to the cupcakes.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Christina, thank you so much.
Katrina, as always, we appreciate you.
All the time. I love being here. Love being here.
I'm ready to go to break now because I want to just
I'm greedy.
chunk this in my mouth really quick. But I want to be ladylike on air, so let's hurry up here.